And we are live. Welcome, Crypto Warriors, to the Gentlemen of Crypto, episode 834. Today is Thursday, November 11th, 2021, and I'm your host, Bitcoin Zay, here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community, Monday through Friday at 10ish. And I have some great news stories for you today, starting with the top story. Elon Musk offloads 1.1 billion in Tesla stock. Indonesia's religious leaders declare crypto illegal for Muslims. The city of Philadelphia rolls out its own blockchain initiative. And last but not least, Landry's Restaurant Group to introduce Bitcoin loyalty program. But some quick market updates for today. Let's take a look at our prices. Bitcoin today sitting at around $65,259, down 4.4%. Ethereum at $4,743, down 2%. Tether, Binance Coin, $627, down 4%. Solana at $241, down 1.4%. Cardano at $2.10 is down 7% today. XRP sitting at 122, down 7.5%. Polkadot sitting at $48, down 5.7%. And rounding out our top 10 is Dogecoin at 26 cents, is down 2.3%. So as you may have seen, Bitcoin had a huge thrust up on the inflation news and then got smacked down as soon as Meek Mill tweeted that he wanted to get paid by his record label with Bitcoin. So a few things there. That was a joke. That wasn't the end all be all, but you have to expect that with a huge price increase over one day, there will be a little bit of a dip for people selling or people getting pushed out of the market. So great to see right now. The market is unsure, which is what I love. That makes people actually invest in what they're convinced in, not just speculative plays. So good for everybody else around. Let's take a look at our comments for today. Satoshi Slim, what up? Todd Make, Alipio, Go Remy, Bill Spiff, Leroy Forbes, Les Square, Patrick Walker, Kendra D, Wendy, Sergeant Mac, DC, Lisa Lee, Alien Williams, Chappie, Naeem the Dream, Dev Soul, what's up? P-Man Van, what's up, brother? Kadeem K, Dontre Jones, Lawrence Sanders, Todd Mack again, Blockchain Bully, Jerome Parity, what's up? Kendra D with our first question of the day. How do you think Bitcoin will drop in the next bear market? Will there be another bear market? Oh yeah, so there's always cycles. So I will not say there'll never be a bear market. What I will say is with institutional buying, with countries trying to buy Bitcoin, I don't think that bear market will be as long as before. I think there's a lot more trust in the market to buy the dips. And because the network effect, as more people are added to the network, definitely will not be an extended bear market. And if it does come in 2022, when some people are predicting, won't be as long as we think. So shout out to you, Kendra. Let's see who we got here. Wiki Toussaint, long-time podcaster, first-time YouTuber. What's up, brother? Young Gears, how to time lock up Bitcoin for kids' inheritance until they prove they can make and handle wealth for themselves after I'm gone. Any wallets or smart contracts out there to accomplish this? Yes, there are a few. You can actually lock it into a time lock contract via NFT. But one way I would say is to put it on a hardware wallet. The easiest way is put it on a hardware wallet and save it either in a safe, leave directions for how to access it with either your spouse or somebody that's close to you and your lawyer. So you have different ways. But one way that you could actually time lock it or actually have multi-signature with your lawyer and with a trusted person so that even if you're gone, they can unlock it. BitGo, that's one service that is insured and is easy for you to put your Bitcoin there for your loved ones for the long term. So shout out to you for that question. Let's see, let's get into our first story of the day. As I stated before, Elon Musk. Man, Elon Musk stays in the news. He knows how to do it, right? Elon Musk offloads 1.1 billion in Tesla stock. And the eccentric billionaire polled his Twitter followers, but already had the sale plan due to tax obligations. Again, people, he's playing around with you on social media. Please don't make your trades or purchases based off Elon Musk tweets. Filing submitted on Thursday on the United States SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, confirmed the sale of more than 935,000 Tesla shares worth around 1.1 billion. He sold them at an average price of about 1,170, locking in almost 180% in gains in prices over the past year. He hasn't sold Tesla stock since 2010, and it's his largest transaction. I wonder what he's selling that Bitcoin for, or selling that stock for. It couldn't be to buy more Bitcoin, definitely not. And it was funny, he actually polled his followers. He was like, hey, much is made lately of unrealized gains being a means of tax avoidance. So I propose selling 10% of my stock. They said yes, he sold it. And one of the things that's happening now is that people think that you have to be in a suit, that you have to act a certain way in order to interact with the current money system. That's not true. Elon Musk smoked weed on Joe Rogan. He talks about Shiba. He has fun with it. He tweets out what should he do with his money. So even though I wouldn't say he's a source of financial education, so to say, it is interesting that somebody who is the richest man in the world is so involved in this space, and him selling his stock, I think is an indicator we might see a huge pump coming soon. So I just want to throw that out there for people. And let's see who we have in our chat here. Let's see what else we got. Naeem the Dream, BTC is Black Power. Oh yeah. Leroy Forbes, yo, you and King both on at the same time. King was live also. Oh, I told him I got it this morning. So first time ever, we got 2 live streams going at the same time. All good, but yes. So let's jump into our second story for the day. Indonesia has basically come out and said religious leaders declare crypto illegal for Muslims. Oh man, this is not good at all. Crypto should be traded as a commodity if it abides by Sharia law and demonstrates a clear benefit. Muslims are forbidden from using crypto, Indonesia's Council of Religious Leaders has declared, and Bloomberg reported that on Thursday. It's forbidden due to the elements of uncertainty and wagering. So uncertainty, which they're basically saying volatility, and wagering, which some people use it for bets, some people use it for whatever, which is against Sharia law. India's authority with Sharia compliance, the National Ulema Council, announced following a hearing. Unfortunately, I believe they are taking what crypto can do and applying it to the whole space. Yes, you could, with crypto, wager it. The uncertainty, the volatility does exist because of speculative nature. However, as a utility, as an asset, as a different money system, just because it fluctuates in fiat currency does not mean that that is actually what is happening with that coin. It is 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin. And if it is that, if that's the value proposition that we go by, all of the uncertainty and wagering that they're talking about is a non-starter. Indonesia, they have one of the world's largest Muslim populations with around 237 million, roughly 12.7% of the world's total. And I'm gonna say this here, I think they may change it at a certain point because before they said Bitcoin was available for Muslims. So I don't get how the switch is happening in Indonesia. But if they don't change it soon, I'm sorry to tell you, have fun staying poor because we're all moving on without you. So at this point, not really here to go back and forth with different countries what they do, but understand that a lot of people, based on their beliefs, their religion, their political leanings, are pushing back against Bitcoin for in my opinion, because they don't understand it. So hate to see that, and hopefully they can fix that at some point, because again, this is a new technology. I don't know how you can make that that observation and make that stamp so early when you don't really understand it. And long term, I think they will regret this, much like China is probably going to regret the mining. Other countries who have pushed back against Bitcoin, not going to be really good for them. So hopefully they change that. Shout out to my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. And maybe there needs to be more discussion, because I think that could be a problem as well. If in Indonesia they say it's not, but then in another country they do, that could be a problem. I'm not sure how they would relate that to what's going on now. And let's see what we. Let's see what we got in the comments here. Let's see. Wyatt, I hope you see the question. You might have to post it again. It's scrolling too fast here. Let's see. TSG Bitcoin, does Strike send to non-custodial wallet? Yes, possible. You can send it from there to a hardware wallet if you so choose. Let's see. Only the real estate Zay. OK Coin is not recognizing the wallet address of Hero, Xverse for STX, and Miami Coin. Yeah, I'll speak with them about that, but hold it there just for now. Maybe something else going on there, so I'll have to get that answer and help you out. Wyatt Zay, how do we send Miami Coin to the Xverse wallet? All right, so Miami Coin can be sent using the Stacks address. So even though it doesn't show up as say Miami Coin, the Miami Coin that you have can be sent to that Stacks address in Xverse. Actually just talked with the CEO yesterday, and that was the first question I asked him when I was trying it for the last few weeks. I knew how to get Miami Coin on Hero wallet, how to mine it, all those things, but Your Stacks address is the same as the Miami coin address on the wallet. That's from the CEO. So you can send it there. And let's get these likes up, people. We definitely have 169 people watching. Let's get it up at least to 120. I got to bust out the mic. Y'all hear some horse singing this morning as I'm losing my voice. But yes, somebody saw me on the spaces earlier. Yeah, shout out to my man Tej, Only Bands, for inviting me on there. We had the spaces on Twitter. Talked for about 2 hours this morning, answering questions. Love it. This is what I love to do. And then jump from there straight on to here, simply because, again, getting that education out is very important at this point. So let's get into our next story for today. The city of Philadelphia. Shout out to Philly. I got the Philly beard going today. The city of Philadelphia rolls out its own blockchain initiative. All right. So the city officials said that they are seeking comments from crypto innovators on how to integrate blockchain within the municipal government. The city of Philadelphia CIO, Mark Willer, announced an initiative to bring blockchain technology to city government on Monday. The project has invited people working in the blockchain and smart contract space to contact staff working on the project to see how crypto technology could be useful within municipal government. And I want to give a shout out. Somebody on the spaces earlier today said they were from East St. Louis and they were trying to convince their municipal government to get involved in this space. And I was telling them I could help out, maybe teaching them myself, them hearing it from somebody else. But he may not have that problem long because a lot of cities are doing this. We're seeing it in Miami. We're seeing it in San Francisco. We're seeing this in New York City now. It's a small city that's doing it. That mayor is airdropping $1.5 million worth of Bitcoin. And now we have Philly going for the same thing. He said he was inspired by the blockchain forward efforts of Miami, where Mayor Francis Suarez has touted city-specific crypto tokens as a potential replacement for taxes. Not saying, hey, I'm not saying that this is going to be one of the biggest projects in the history of crypto or Bitcoin. I'm just saying a lot of mayors are inspired by Mayor Suarez, and I will be working with him directly on this this actual project. And it's no coincidence that once he took his entire paycheck in Bitcoin, that kind of woke up a lot of mayors like, I could do something drastic, and my city is actually behind it. And that's a good example to put forward for your citizens so they could do the same. City's website features a background informational section about crypto that includes the white paper, Buterin's Ethereum white paper, and a 21-minute introductory video from Andreessen Horowitz, and link to the Web3 Foundation site. So shout out to him. Let's give that mayor a hand clap for taking a step forward. I believe any mayor that takes the step forward into the Bitcoin age is making a choice that's bettering their future. They actually care about their residents. Anybody else that hasn't, at this point, you got to kind of question what their leanings are or what they're waiting for. If they haven't even discussed it, that's a problem. Not saying everybody should do it right now. Take some people some more time, but come on, man. You got to see the writing on the wall. And the fact that city coins can lower your taxes so you have more money to buy Bitcoin, that's a win-win for everybody. So I really don't see why mayors wouldn't do this. And remember, slow at first and then all at once. At first, it was just Mayor Suarez, and then it was just that mayor in Jackson, Tennessee, and then it was just a few other ones. Now you're starting to see every single week, you're seeing a new mayor. About to be every day, and it's about to get to a point where it is normal, and it's going to be needed for you to win office. Because I got asked about my politics earlier in the spaces, and I was like, I don't do politics. What's your Bitcoin strategy? So that's pretty much it. And from that point, I think people need to start adopting the same mindset. Let's stop talking about shit that doesn't matter. And let's see, what is your Bitcoin plan? What is your crypto plan for the future? Because that is what's coming. So let's take a look at some of these comments. Definitely want to get into it. Chappie, I want to start getting into virtual land. Can anyone suggest a good metaverse? Yeah, there's a few. Sandbox, Decentraland, Crypto Voxels. If there's more, throw them in the chat. Let's see. Philly Stand Up, what up, J Dean? PFC Wells, depends on the metaverse, absolutely. Satoshi Slim, looking forward to what the city coins could do for inner cities. Good on you, Zay. Oh yeah, I mean, when people discuss city coins, one thing I like is, well, one is built on Stacks, which is basically smart contracts built on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the base layer, Stacks is the DeFi layer, and from that we get Miami Coin. One of the things is, right now, Miami Coin's treasury is at $21 million, and you can view it on their blockchain right now. Imagine being able to lower taxes because of the value increasing over time, to lower taxes for the entire city, businesses and individuals, so that they can then buy more goods. Also giving them discounts for spending it. Hey, you live in Miami, support it, or whatever local city you're in. So yeah, we have a lot of that going on. I'm actually going to Miami today. Have to meet with the mayor's office this weekend and next week as well, do some stuff. We have a event the 20th. So my plan that's going into action will definitely be in front of them soon. So let's see what else we got. Evan Anderson, what's your thoughts on Tailcoin? A lot of people have put it in the chat. Haven't reviewed it much myself. Like I said, really focused on Bitcoin and Miami Coin Project, as well as NFTs on Lightning Network. I will be at Bit Basel in Miami, and there are a few artists that I need to speak with about that. Also, look out for the second version right behind me, Bitcoin in Black America. Everybody who's been around for the wait will receive a free NFT. So that is coming in the works. So thank you for the wait for everybody helping me out with the legal stuff. But yes, everybody will be airdrop free NFTs, Bitcoin in Black America exclusive if you purchase the book. So yes, those are the two things I'm focused on. I haven't looked much at Tailcoin myself. Let's see, Courtney Johnson, love what you do, family. Do you have to have stacks in order to receive the New York coin or the Miami coin, whichever drop we make it? Yes. Stacks wallet. You don't have to own stacks itself. You need it to mine. You do need to have stacks to mine it. So you do want to get some of that yourself. Let's see. Go Remy. Zay, I thought you lived here in Miami. No, not yet. I'm right now bouncing around 3 different places. LA, where I was, Charlotte, where I also have a home, and then Miami is the final destination. So just, clearing up my affairs in other cities, and definitely gonna make that, hopefully, if Lamar and some other people agree, make that Black Bitcoin Billionaires home, and then home for myself. So Kid Solo, Miami Art Basel event. Yep, that's tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow, and they have some stuff tonight as well. Let's see, BR, I've been getting hammered on that Miami coin, down 25%, but I'm gonna hold. Oh yeah, it's not something you buy, you're gonna make money overnight. There is a huge project coming for Miami coin, and it's only a $40 million market cap. So I can tell you right now, that's not gonna be the same for a long time. So just stick with it, brother, if you actually believe in what it can do. If not, then you can move on to something else. So let's get into our last story of the day. Definitely a feel-good story for everybody. Landry's restaurant group to introduce Bitcoin loyalty program. So Landry Select Club members will be able to earn Bitcoin-centric reward points at 500 restaurant locations around the United States. They announced a partnership with the good old cryptocurrency firm, NYDIG. How many times have we seen that name? And they will enable diners to earn $25 worth of Bitcoin for every 250 spent at their eatery. So shout out to them. Oh yeah, shout out to Landry's Restaurants. And one thing you have to realize, people, is people are going to incentivize Bitcoin over fiat when they try and give you cash back rewards, much like Fold app, much like Lolly. They were early, but other businesses are going to do this so that they incentivize you shopping or buying their goods. Because what's going to happen is, as people get Bitcoin and see that value go up, they're like, man, every time I eat here, I get this money back. Trust me, I do it for Postmates right now. Every time I get Postmates, I get 3% back in Bitcoin. So, I mean, every time I buy it, I actually am stacking sats. So no matter what you do, you can actually still earn Bitcoin. So shout out to them. They'll keep a portion of their corporate treasury reserves in Bitcoin under the care of NYDIG. And some of their restaurants include Morton's, Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, the Rainforest Cafe, and the Palm. And I will say Morton's is great steakhouse. Then the Bubba Gump Shrimp in Santa Monica out in California. So yeah, they have a lot of companies that you can use. I'll be definitely visiting one of these to see if it works and if they've implemented it. And let's just take a look at their statement. We view Bitcoin as a good choice for a portion of our own treasury. So we want to offer that choice to our customers as well. We're proud to pioneer this concept for the hospitality industry in partnership with NYDIG. So I don't know what people are waiting for at this point. You have one of the biggest restaurant companies giving you Bitcoin back. They keep it on their treasury. Countries are doing it as well. You don't really have a choice. If you have a business and you're watching right now, you probably need to look into how to put it on your company treasury as we speak, simply because that will be a great way to float during this inflation era. So let's take a look at some of our comments before we get up out of here. Again, got to make it short today. Got to get ready to catch this flight out. We'll be in Miami for the rest of the month and definitely be at Bit Basel and a few other events working with the mayor's office around the city. So let's see. Satoshi Slim, woo, free NFTs. NFTs though, somebody stole it, man. Somebody already got me for it, but again, like I said, I have hundreds of ideas. Already, most of them already fleshed out a little bit. So if somebody takes a few of them, which has already happened, no big deal. I can't get on all of them at the same time. So probably looking at hiring somebody to walk around with me. And whenever I throw out ideas, they could just start on it immediately, because if I try to do it myself, I will run myself ragged. And let's see, how would you direct the mayor of your city to get educated on considering a state coin? Reach out to me. Really, because the team that I'm working with, the creator of City Coins, the creator of Stacks, the creator of the Xverse wallet, the mayor himself, the mayor's office, all of those resources that we have, we're basically keeping it in-house. So if people want to learn, got to pay to play. So if they want to do it, reach out to me and I can help them out. Real talk, shout out to you for this $5 tip. Are you Satoshi Nakamoto? If not, do you know who is? Thanks. No, absolutely not Satoshi Nakamoto. I don't know who it is. People have joked and people have postulated who they think they are. Nobody knows who it is. Could be a him, her, could be a they, could be a group, could be whatever. Could be aliens. Who knows? But honestly, we do not know, which is actually good, because that way there's nobody to go after. Shout out to Sergeant Crypto. When is the instruction video? How to mine Miami coin? There's actually one out right now. If you look on YouTube, Mine Miami coin, somebody did one, I think, last month. The ones that I'm working on will be a little bit more professionally shot. They'll be official for the city, and they'll be official for anybody else who goes to the Miami website. So working on that, Sergeant Crypto, if you want to wait. But if you want to look now, mining Miami Bitcoin, Miami coin is on YouTube right now. So you could do that as we speak. See, Chappie just bought the first book, gets it Saturday. Appreciate you, my man. Tom Mac, Papa Do's need to do that. They stay busy. Yeah, I mean, love Papa Do's. Been to the one in Atlanta, the one in Houston. Love Papa Do's, but I don't understand why more companies who do have a lot of customers, a lot of money, don't just do it. I mean, what is there to lose? Is all to gain at this point. It's free publicity. You'll have more people come in, probably more people ask about it. I mean, you get Bitcoin rewards. You have the treasury. Every single person that's been doing that is winning. Let's see. Just to inform you, I think it's aliens. They saw us struggling and threw us a bone. I've said that before on a few podcasts, and they all kind of laughed it off. But I mean, somebody postulated the question is like, was Bitcoin created or was it found? And I think it was created. You know, somebody sat down and did it, but all of the elements have already been here. The cryptography, the math, I believe everything except the double spin problem, which was solved with Bitcoin. All of that was here, and it was sort of found. So it's interesting to see if there was an alien just dropped off not just a physical thing, but a mental idea to somebody. Who knows, man? Nobody knows. I don't really get into aliens, but it is interesting. They probably looked at us and was like, what the hell are y'all doing? Here's this, solve your problems and move into the future, because this is some bullshit. Y'all still arguing over paper money? Jesus Christ. Look at these people. So yeah, it would be nice if they threw us that bone. Let's see, Rico San Diego. You the Black Crypto Disciple, appreciate that. Yeah, trying to get the word out. Definitely, there's plenty of us, way more than 12. So Ryan Cooper, I bought Fastos on VV last night. Nice. Yeah, VV drops usually coming out 8 a.m. Consistently. So usually miss it myself. And let's see, or 10 a.m. Sorry, when we start. And let's see, doesn't look like we have 2 more comments. Short show today. Like I said, got to get ready to come to Miami. Shout out to everybody for the support so far. Make sure you get that masterclass, the KRBE masterclass, available for anybody who wants to learn about the industry in one shot. You don't have to scour the internet. Take our combined 14 years of experience and learn about Bitcoin and the crypto market from that masterclass. Shout out to everybody who supported so far. And let's see, I think we've got a couple more questions that just came in. Zay, do you have a paid group for discussing crypto strategies? Used to. 2017, we started one. It was great, you know, as far as getting the information there. But the problem was we started it at the end of 2017 into 2018. In bear market, everybody got scared. We were putting out information every month. People loved the newsletter, but most people ran away because they didn't have conviction. Probably not going to start that up again. Too busy now. But something similar to it will be what we do in Miami. So you'll see when that comes out. And let's see. Yep, heading out and a little bit later. And if there's no more comments, all hearts and minds are clear. Thank you all for watching today. Again, make sure you tune in tomorrow for Fuck Bitcoin Fridays, where we can come on and argue or debate or agree with each other. Doesn't matter. Just make sure you call in. We can have the talk. And appreciate you, Warriors. Have a good one. Cheers.